The case of David Carter went from a missing person victim to the victim of a brutal murder in just a matter of a few hours. Police initially had a person of interest, but they didn't have the evidence to issue any charges. Now they have that evidence, but for nearly 7 years, they haven't been able to relocate the accused killer. As difficult as it is sometimes, Tasia Carter Jackson is used to telling the story of her brother, David Carter.
Our parents raised us to, y'all are all y'all got, regardless of if we're physically here or not. So I believe that my brother was wrongfully murdered.
How she chooses to remember him.
He was just very intellectual, he had a high intellect, read books. He just was a funny guy. I loved to crack a joke. I always say, like, you never know how loud a room is until, someone is missing, because it's quiet. It's been extremely quiet in our world since he has gone.
In September of 2018, David Carter of Melvindale went to his son's high school football game and was never seen alive again. His remains would later be discovered scattered in garbage bags along I-75 in Ohio. And Carter's girlfriend, Tamera Williams, or Tammy as she was known, has been the prime suspect and on the run ever since.
We are still in the same place that we were almost 7 years ago.
Tasia says before ever finding out the brutal truth, she reached out to Tammy.
When my brother went missing and I called her and she said that she hadn't seen him in a few days, it just didn't make any sense, because this is somebody that saw him every day.
And left her with a message.
One of the last things I said to her later on that day is, if you had something to do with the fact that I can't find my brother, it's going to be a problem.
When Carter's remains were found, she says the true Tammy was revealed.
Not only shot my brother in the head, but literally dismembered his body with, what the coroner said, with so much of it as a kitchen knife.
Which is why she says it's so important that people stop protecting her.
I think that she's a monster. I think that the person she portrayed us to be was definitely not the person, that she really is.
If anyone has information on where this woman with a distinctive rose tattoo on her shoulder may be, they are urged to make an anonymous phone call.
Crimestoppers have $2,500, and then the Marshals have $25,000.
And Tammy Williams worked in the medical field and as a travel agent. According to Crimestoppers, she should be considered armed and dangerous. As always, the number to call is 1-800-SPEAK-UP.